Hello there to the latest in weather for New Zealand. There are weather warnings in place in regards to rain and wind for central and southern parts of the nation. A strong northwesterly airflow is expected to cover much of the country over the next 24 to 36 hours. Temperature-wise, it's fairly warm as a result of the Fon winds, especially across the north and east of the North Island and across the north and east of the South Island. A little bit cooler across the mainland during Friday as a westerly kicks in. Sea temperatures are starting to warm up across northern and central parts of the nation. Still fairly chilly about Otago and Southland and near Stewart Island as well. All right, to the North Island, in terms of cloud, there's very little of it for Northland and Auckland today. Otherwise, fairly high cloud is expected. Now, during Friday, conditions change somewhat, and we can see that cloud formation thickening up with some rain for the southwest of the North Island expected, and still blustery nor'westers are expected over central and southern parts of the island as well. For the South Island, a blanket of high cloud covers the South Island today, and we can see some rain in the west and south. Now, the west coast will see some heavy falls of rain. It should ease for a time a little later on this afternoon. Northwesterly winds very strong in exposed places as well. Friday sees further cloud, mainly dry conditions in the north and east of the mainland, however. All right, moving now to the 5-day forecast for Auckland. The only blip on the radar appears to be tomorrow, otherwise mainly sunny. And today, westerly breezes are expected. Temperatures getting close to that 20-degree mark, if not managing the low 20s today. A mild night in store tonight. And for Friday, on the eve of Labour weekend, cloudy areas, westerly winds freshening at times, and temperatures into the high teens during the day. For Wellington, it's going to be windy for the next few days, no doubt about that. And today, some rain later on is expected too. A northerly rising to gale force, possibly severe gale force overnight tonight and into early tomorrow, with wind gusts tomorrow possibly reaching up to around 120 kilometres per hour for the city, and temperatures near normal for the time of year before easing tomorrow night, that wind that is. For Christchurch, a fairly dry period, however windy conditions are expected. A few showers at first this morning, clearing away, becoming sunny later in the day. Strong blustery northwesterly winds though, and warm too. Tonight, a mild night expected, and during Friday, some high cloud at times. Temperatures a little bit lower than today, and that northwesterly certainly blustery. To Invercargill, the deep south, the 5-day forecast looking wet off and on, and breaking it down for Thursday, we see cloudy areas today, a strong northwesterly wind, temperatures getting into the high teens for the southern city. Tonight remaining dry, tomorrow much cooler than today. A few early showers might pop up again later in the afternoon as well. On now to Dunedin, the 5-day forecast improves as we get into Labour weekend, and today we could see a few showers off and on. Strong, blustery northwesterly conditions, certainly a theme around the country, no doubt about that. Some sunny spells today too, and then moving into Friday it will be cooler, a few degrees down on today. A few showers here and there are possible as well. Breezy conditions yet again, it'll feel a bit cooler in the wind during Friday. For Timaru, mostly sunny conditions, still the chance of the odd shower here and there though, and that includes today. Temperatures fairly warm though, managing to get into the low 20s at one stage. And then tonight, a dry night in store. For Friday, cooler with west to northwesterly winds becoming blustery again, but temperatures are 3 or 4 degrees down on today. For Nelson, it's a bit of a mixed bag over the next 5 days. Today and tomorrow, a little bit damp at times, some rain moving in this afternoon, and possibly a few heavy falls in the west tonight. Temperatures today up to 20 degrees. For tonight, looking at a low of 15. For Friday, it's cooler, generally drier, but still the risk of a few showers there, and winds fairly breezy at times. Palmerston North now, it appears Sunday could be a little bit soggy, otherwise mostly dry conditions. That nor'wester is playing its part today, fairly blustery at times, temperatures managing to get up to 21 or 22 degrees. Tomorrow not quite so warm, a few showers are in the wings as well, and we can expect winds to be breezy at times for Palmerston North. On to Whanganui now, and some sunshine on Saturday and Monday, but in between on Labour weekend might be pretty ordinary. Now we see today a top of around 20 or 21 degrees for Whanganui. It's going to be windy from the northwest direction. Dry conditions are expected, apart from a few cloudy spells. Same sort of conditions overhead tomorrow. Temperatures a wee bit cooler, perhaps shave 3 or 4 degrees off from what we can expect today. On to Whangarei to the far north now, and a few showers expected for Friday, otherwise mainly dry conditions, and today not too much wind. In fact, a glorious looking Thursday for Whangarei. Temperatures up to around 21 degrees. Tonight mild, a low of 14 or 15 degrees, and then tomorrow cloudy areas. Temperatures again around 21 or 22 degrees, and a few late showers are possible. All right, we take you now to Gisborne. Should be dry and fairly warm from time to time too. Windy conditions are expected later today or overnight tonight, coming in from the northwesterly direction. We can expect temperatures this afternoon up to 19 or 20 degrees. Tonight, a mild to warm night, you could say. And then tomorrow, some high cloud about, a few late showers are possible with a top of around 20 degrees. For New Plymouth, that wind is doing its thing for the city over the next few days with some showers coming and going, but it won't be wet overall. Plenty of sunshine, like this afternoon, for example, a little bit of high cloud as well. Temperatures managing to lift up to the high teens. Might see a few showers tonight and throughout Friday from time to time. Still fairly windy as we get into tomorrow afternoon as well. The 5-day forecast for Napier looking good. Perhaps Sunday is the exception though. Today, cloudy areas, that nor'wester picking up, possibly gale force by tonight or overnight. Tonight, temperatures lifting to 20 degrees this afternoon before the strength of the wind hits. Tomorrow again, we're looking into the 20s. A few showers are possible later Friday afternoon, however. And now we move up to Tauranga in the Bay of Plenty. And it's a mixed bag, a few showers and sunny spells and windy conditions from time to time over the next few days, seeing us into early next week, including Labour weekend. Today, though, sunshine and we're into the low 20s, pleasant conditions. Tomorrow, not quite so rosy. Cloudy areas, a few showers are possible. Breezy conditions are expected for much of Friday as well. Now for Hamilton, we see 1 or 2 showers lurking on Friday and Sunday too. In between some sunshine, that includes today. Cloudy areas but sunny spells as well. Quite warm this afternoon. Should be looking at around 21 or 22 degrees. Tonight dipping down to 10 and a dry one in store. For tomorrow, a few showers about. Cloudy areas thickening up obviously when they're delivering those showers, and temperatures a little bit down on today. Southern New Zealand overall, Wanaka today windy and some rain possible, and 19. Tomorrow it cools down to 13. Tiana, a few showers and 12 degrees for Friday. For the upper half of the South Island, for Blenheim today, a few showers and nor'wester and 20. And then tomorrow, the west coast still seeing some rain or showers, fairly heavy at times, and a blustery westerly. Lower North Island conditions, Wellington howling northerly, along with Masterton and Palmerston North today. Not much difference tomorrow, I'm afraid. Temperatures in the mid to high teens throughout. Now the low 20s expected for New Plymouth, Turangi, Taupo and Tokoroa today, with sunny skies. A nor'wester is expected throughout tomorrow, fairly blustery and fairly wet in the west. For Gisborne and also the Bay of Plenty, the low 20s are on the agenda today, under partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow the wind picks up and the cloud thickens with a few showers for the Bay of Plenty towns. And for the rest of the North Island, it's looking sunny and very pleasant today. Not too much wind to speak of. Tomorrow the nor'wester picks up. Expect some cloud and patchy rain or just a shower or two. A weather warning, just a reminder, high winds for the west coast. It's going to be wet too. Nor'westers up to 140 kilometres per hour, and make sure you batten down the hatches around the backyard. That's the weather.